Continuing to take a look at various specialised units across Northern Europe, we now turn our focus to Finland's Jaeger Brigade, the Finnish Defence Forces' northernmost brigade-level unit specialised in Arctic training and ground-based air defence. If you're ready to learn what this unit is all about, keep watching. When it comes to Finland's land forces, the Jaeger Brigade is one of 8 higher-level units. Of these units, there are 5 brigades, 2 regiments, and the Army Academy. The Jaeger Brigade's main task is to train troops for northern Finland's demanding circumstances, training units specialized in regional combat in the Lapland area. According to the unit's official website, the brigade trains around 2,200 conscripts and voluntary female conscripts per year and has around 400 permanent full-time members. If the permanent full-time figure seems small to you, well, it's because Finland actually has relatively few professional soldiers. Rather, the country's total defense concept relies on an efficient, large-scale conscription system designed for territorial defense rather than sustaining a large, full-time professional army. It's something we'll definitely need to examine more fully in another video. But getting back to the Jaeger Brigade specifically, the unit has a few areas of focus in terms of training: Jaeger, Ranger and Reconnaissance Operations, Mortar, Command, Logistics, Anti-Tank, Military Police, and finally Ground-Based Air Defense. All of this training is according to the Finnish Defence Forces wartime organization. The unit consists of 2 subunits at the battalion level. First is the Lapland Jaeger Battalion in Sodankylä, and the second is the Rovaniemi Air Defense Battalion in Rovaniemi. The Lapland Jaeger Battalion, in addition to its headquarters, has 5 company-level subunits. There's the 1st Jaeger Company, 2nd Jaeger Company, 3rd Jaeger Company, a heavy support arms company, and a logistics company. The 1st Jaeger Company operates as a high-level readiness unit and takes in conscripts in their training phase for demanding infantry combat tasks in the attacking echelon, in the headquarters platoon, infantry platoons, and logistics platoon. The 2nd Jaeger Company, also a high-level readiness unit, is in charge of training conscripts in their readiness phase. This company is tasked with training and maintaining readiness and developing capability. This unit also stands out in that it includes the Leopard 2A4 main battle tank in its list of training equipment. While this was the information posted to the brigade's official website, a viewer who himself served in the brigade informs us that the 1st and 2nd Jaeger companies actually switch between themselves to be the high readiness company, while the other one focuses on training. This same individual tells us that whichever company is designated the high readiness unit is fully mobilized with tracked vehicles, snowmobiles, ATVs, Patria Passis, and the Leopard 2A4s. The 3rd Jaeger Company trains infantrymen for demanding infantry combat tasks for headquarters platoons, reconnaissance platoons, and force protection work. The unit also provides mini UAV section and Ranger signaller training, as well as Jaeger and Signal tasks training for those in a wartime leadership role. The Heavy Support Arms Company trains mortar companies, infantry light mortar platoons, anti-tank missile platoons, and engineer platoons, while the Logistics Company trains logistics specialists for the battle group. Conscripts assigned to the Logistics Company are trained for resupply, maintenance, transportation, medical, signal, and military cook tasks. Moving over to the Rovaniemi Air Defense Battalion, we have its headquarters and 3 company-level subunits. There's the 1st and 2nd Air Defense Batteries and the Air Base Support Company. The 1st Air Defense Battery provides training for different types of ground-based air defense tasks with missile, gun, and command and control systems equipment. The main training equipment comprises the 90M Khotal surface-to-air missile and the 23 ITK-61 anti-aircraft gun, among other things. There's less detail for the 2nd Air Defense Battery, but it's stated that the unit trains NCOs for ground-based air defense and military police tasks for the entire Jaeger Brigade. There's also NCO training for missiles and guns, forward observation and signals, and logistics. And then for the Air Base Support Company, this subunit provides training for different tasks in the logistics sector, more specifically resupply and transport platoons, the paramedic platoon's evacuation teams, support service, and headquarters platoons. And then, wrapping things up, the organization also has the Jaeger Brigade headquarters, which itself is located in Sodankylä. Not needing too much explanation, their headquarters acts as the commander's command cadre and performs relevant military and administrative tasks as the local military and administrative authority. There are another 2 units/organizations that fall under Jaeger Brigade Command: the Lapland Military Band and Lapland Regional Office. The former is relatively self-explanatory, while the Regional Office manages conscription matters and makes administrative decisions involving persons liable for military service living in the Lapland area. In addition to its own personnel, the Jaeger Brigade routinely trains personnel from the Finnish Defence Forces' other units, as well as military personnel from other countries. This sounds similar to how Sweden's Norrbotten Regiment operates, with its sub-Arctic warfare centre welcoming foreign service members as well. This 2016 video from the Finnish Defence Forces discussing the Jaeger Brigade's winter warfare training even includes some interview footage from US military service members, as you can see here.
The most challenging part for myself has been the skiing. I've never been on skis before, so the skiing is, we burn a lot of energy just trying to keep our balance on the skis. I'm used to the snow, but not the low temperatures like this. It's been difficult just breathing, getting used to it. I think it's a great course, so I'm really glad we got the opportunity to come up here, and I recommend Marines to continue coming up here for this course. It's a lot of knowledge coming out of this course and a lot of training.
So there you have it, a rundown of the Jaeger Brigade's role within the Finnish Defence Forces and the unit structure down to the company level. Unfortunately, we don't have a clear and authoritative list of equipment other than the few pieces that were mentioned in official website sub-unit descriptions. From various pieces of footage, however, we can see plenty of snowmobiles and tracked carriers as being part of this brigade's operations. There's no doubt that Finnish forces in general command the respect of their neighbours and allies. Northern units like the Jaeger Brigade, however, are seen as setting the bar for effectively operating in the extreme cold. Along with their Nordic neighbours, it's the expertise and knowledge and ability to fight in such challenging environments that is one of the biggest factors in earning them this excellent reputation. What do you think of Finland's Jaeger Brigade? Let us know by leaving a comment.